Hello and welcome to the update. I'm Heidi Tiltons. The Reserve Bank says inflation needs to come down further before it will consider cutting interest rates. The official cash rate has been left on hold at 4.35%, with the RBA admitting consumer prices are still increasing too quickly. Governor Michelle Bullock says a rate cut remains some time away.
The board needs to be confident that inflation is moving sustainably towards the target before any decisions are made about a reduction in interest rates.
Shadow Treasurer Angus Taylor says today's decision will be of little comfort to mortgage holders.
And that pain is made all the worse by the virtue of the fact that we're seeing interest rates coming down in countries across the world, but not here. We are clearly at the back of the pack. In the United States, Canada, in the UK, in Europe, in New Zealand, we're seeing interest rates coming down.
Australia is drawing up contingency plans for citizens in Lebanon, with the Prime Minister pleading with Aussies to leave on a commercial flight while they still can. Hundreds have been killed and thousands more have had to flee their homes after Israeli airstrikes across the country. Anthony Albanese says the situation has been volatile for months.
The fact that some people have continued to go from Australia to Lebanon in recent months is not a common sense thing to do. The government issues these warnings for a reason.
The United States is looking to ban electric vehicle imports from China due to national security concerns. The US Commerce Department fears companies in Beijing will access and track the data of drivers or manipulate their vehicles' communication systems. Victorian paramedics are set to be among the highest paid in the country under a new pay deal. After 18 months of negotiations, an in-principle agreement has been reached, which will see pay packets jump nearly 17% for all Victorian paramedics. It's as thousands of nurses and midwives embark on strike action in New South Wales as they push for a 15% pay rise. And 1 in 3 Afterpay users has been found to miss personal bills to afford outstanding repayments owed to the Buy Now Pay Later scheme. The company's announced its plans to introduce a self-regulated spending cap for Aussies using the product. Sport and entertainment are next. In sport, injured Swans captain Callum Mills will be subjected to an all-or-nothing fitness test at training tomorrow. The AFL Grand Final against the Lions on Saturday will mark 21 days since Mills injured his hamstring. The Panthers have nominated Braden Trindle as the Sharks' danger man ahead of their preliminary final on Saturday night. And a permanent bronze tribute has been unveiled at Suncorp Stadium in honour of the Matildas. The plaque depicts the moment the team won its quarter-final against France at the FIFA Women's World Cup in 2023. In entertainment news, Sabrina Carpenter has teamed up with Christina Aguilera as the 90s star celebrates 25 years since the release of her debut album, the pair putting a fresh spin on what a girl wants.
What a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever keeps me in your arms. I'm thanking you for giving it to me.
Leonardo DiCaprio has broken his silence after several photos emerged of the star partying with Sean Diddy Combs. The Hollywood star is distancing himself from the jailed rapper, saying he hasn't had anything to do with Diddy for years. And Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi are set to star in a new film adaptation of Wuthering Heights. The 34-year-old Aussie and Saltburn star named to play gothic lovers in a reimagining of the Emily Bronte classic. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team. We'll have another episode of The Update for you tomorrow.